Good. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Evening. Good evening. Welcome back to another stream today. Probably going to be a bit lower energy than normal. Still got my cold, but we will get there. I wanted to do another attempt at this today. Otherwise, it'll be next week before I can do this, and we are going to get this. Welcome in, Vicky. Welcome in, Eathead. I apologise. At the end of the last stream, I missed that you had subbed. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. There was a lot going on with the lockouts, and I kind of neglect you guys. I apologise. Because I also missed that Museum Grack had resubscribed. So Museum Grack, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Welcome in, Stitch. Welcome in, Haley Bailey. Welcome in, DJ. Welcome in, 8. Hello, Blade from the gym. Watch your stream between sets. Enjoy your sets. Shall we get right into it? Tonight we are attempting once again to donate 60 items to the museum on the first day. Day 1, we have 10 artifact spots. Only 5 of those have artifacts in it. But we have a rock spot by the ladder, by the elevator on floor 25 that gives both the geode and an omni-geode. But we need 7 other items from the mines. 3 of those will be quartz, topaz, and amethyst, and then 4 others either from monsters like dwarf scrolls or from purple gem nodes like aquamarine, jade, ruby, emerald, and diamond. Welcome in, Vandal. Welcome in, Demonic. Welcome in, Anthoric. So let's get into it. I am using dynamic seeds. That is the seed that we're playing on day 1. Am I becoming a household name, Ocean? How am I getting into the mines day 1? You will see. We're using out of bounds. Here's our farm down here, Crobus Farm. So we're going to load this up. I'm going to pause because I haven't got animation cancelling on. Pause. Let's get animation cancelling on. Minecraft lockouts are so fun. And I feel my mechanics in there are getting better every time we do it. I'm glad that we were able to do 2 matches and that each team was able to win one of those. Share the water bombs, you do that. Speaking of YouTube, I am almost there on finishing up the next video. It's the one where Knife Wife joins stream. What I want to do for that first is I want to show the whole thing to Knife Wife first and get her input on it, since she's a big feature of that one. Welcome in, Brimzo. Need to work out how to title it and how to thumbnail it. Alright, I think we're good to go here. So we leave with a chair. So we go this way. We need to get ourselves enough wood for a chest. that. We come over and get this artifact spot to get our first artifact. Don't know why I didn't pause there. I found an artifact. The curator of the local museum might want to know about this. Yes, and the other 59 artifacts that I bring in as well. Come down, exit out the bottom. Because down here we have the prehistoric scapula. Head into town. Up we go. Now come here and pick up spicy eel. Spicy eel, which gives me a speed boost and a luck buff. Luck buff is useful for finding letters in the mines. That is not an artifact. It's an artifact spot, but it's not an artifact. One of the most annoying things about this seed is I have to come all the way up here to get this artifact. And then I have to come all the way back down in order to get into the mines. What I do here is I use the ground as a chest. We do this. Out of bounds, and we run just outside the map. You've got to be careful of loading zones here, because if you go into those, you get stuck. Then we come in up here. Cheer gets us in. No artifact in that spot either. And then we come in up this way. And we are in the mines. Put our chest down, and we pick up those two things, and then we are now in the mines at 9 AM on day 1, first day of the game. I can zoom out. Now I can't zoom out before because it interferes with placing the chair beside the map, beside the exit of the map. Now we're fully predicting the letters in here, so I'm bringing out my predictor. Which you'll see very shortly. Boom. So in here we can see that if we break open that rock there, or that rock down there, it will give us a ladder, and we go. Sternum! Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the crypto crossword. Something tells you it's not intended? You might be right. Does make finishing challenge. Timing on this challenge is tight, and we need to high roll out of our mines. I've been super close, like 4 or 5 times. Too cold down there. No monsters. Okay. Possibility that gives us one. Otherwise that one will. I think I just go straight for that one. And if not, I'll probably just reset. I think the absolute earliest I've been on floor 1 was 8:50. 9:10 at the moment. Okay, we have a freebie all the way up there. That is... it's annoying. It's a bit of a run. I probably should just restart. I see a topaz. Topaz, quartz, and amethyst I am assuming that I'm getting, and then I need 4 other minerals or artifacts from the mines. It's quite a cool playlist to play when doing things like that. If I wasn't so sick today, I would have been singing along with it. Oh, these crates got absolutely nothing in it. I'm going to kill the bug there for the chance of getting a artifact from it. And honestly, I'm going to ignore the topaz and just go. I'm not liking this as a start so far. Ah, go away. That wasn't it. That was it. That spot there, that spot there, that spot there, that spot there are the ones I'm after for this. Can I please click on that elevator? See how it goes. I have a feeling this run is going to be reset. Amethyst node all the way up there. We have a ladder right beside. That is the kind of floors that we are after. Just immediately off it. Yet to see a purple node yet. Ah, dang. That monster there messed up that spot there being a ladder up there. Yep, that's one we go for. That one there. A lot of rocks over to the right there. I wonder if any one of those will give me a ladder. Woke up this morning to a Discord message saying that my code for Rogue is now live. So that was cool. A new permanent sponsorship for the channel. Freebie over there. Over the next 3 days, it is a 30% discount code. Geode? Nice. Instead of the advertised 20. Grab another geode. Oh! I did not spot that. We need a lot of these gems here. Ideally, this is anything but a topaz or an amethyst. That is a good start. That is a really good start. Though my pace is something to be desired. I missed the topaz there. Nothing and nothing. Absolutely nothing in those crates. Yay. What about those ones? Cave carrot and mixed seeds. Another one. Nothing. Okay, I'll grab the quartz. Nice. I got a ladder and a geode from the same one there. Bex, thank you for using your Prime on me this month. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for choosing me to use your Prime on this month. Reminder to anyone else who has Prime Gaming, make sure you do use your Prime each month. Don't let it go to waste. Doesn't have to be me you use it on, but just make sure you use it. You get a free sub each month. But it doesn't recur. You've got to actively use it. Okay, we have a bug there, and we have a geode there. A geode, exit there. And I'll tell some of this ground as we go. I have not, Vicky. You'll have to hound me on Friday stream till I do. Need to high roll getting an artifact out of the dirt, and I've yet to get one. It is 10:20 now, and I'm only halfway through. I'm pretty sure this one run is a reset. Just have an exit right there. I might just reset now. Yes, I do have the emerald. But that is it. And this floor doesn't have a ladder on it anyway. Alright, I'm going to reset here. 10:20 and we're only on 13. We need to be a lot closer to 25. Clay farming does not work inside the mines. It's not a seeded random that is used in the mines. It'd be good if it was, because then I could guarantee the artifacts I get from it. There's my Crocus farm. Don't know why I ran up there. There's our wood. There's our first artifact. Do you know why I have that emote on, Vicky? Do you know the lore behind that? So for those of you not in the know, was it yesterday? A couple of days ago. Yesterday. Lee Chaton was doing a stream. I think it was her 2-year partnerversary stream. And one of the things she was doing was Dynamo Kart upside down. So I found the files, my original files for my Genome Cart gifs, my animated emotes, and I flipped them, and we just brought them out in chat. And it was glorious. Okay, do that. I love having instant emote approval because it lets me troll with my emotes so hard. Alright, in the mines day one. Explore one of the mines at 8:50. Let's chat wants others to give it a go. And I think I will give it a go at some point. Okay, I missed everything. That's what we're going to do. Is cycle the floor. Second round of the lockout, we got trounced. First round we trounced them, second round they trounced us. We just couldn't get anything going. I spent a lot of my time on the ocean trying to find a shipwreck with a poisonous potato, and which I did eventually. I ended up with like 62 iron bars. A lot of buried treasure going for diamonds because there was a jukebox and a enchanting table one as well. Finally found a lava pool to get into the nether. Noticed a really deep ravine right beside it, so I went down there looking for the last diamonds I needed to get the enchanting table. But it ended up being like 13 to 5. Found myself a fortress, but looking for a bastion. There will be a tiebreaker match. I've already suggested the time for the next lockout match. Lockout is so much fun. Okay, finally got my ladder. It's great having it run in-game for you. Like, you just play and it keeps track of your goals for you. Ooh, amethyst down there already. It's quite a way to go. Excuse me, but where is my ladder? Everything missed. Welcome in, AO. I am attempting to donate 60 items to the museum on the first day. I've got to start over. There's no good spot. This isn't a speed run as such, it's a challenge run. And as far as I know, no one has attempted this before. We've gotten so close like 5 times. But it tells us that it is possible and we will get it. Okay, here's my ladder. Go out and out. Finally tick to 9. There's quite a few times where I've been 1 away, but time ran out. Okay, nothing good in the crates. There's a geode over there. Oh, there's another crate there that you didn't see. Amethyst. Nice. Amethyst in the crate. Geode there. I'm not going to get a ladder from those two because I have monsters on the floor. Not going to get it from that as well. Actually, let's put the luck buff on. Okay, up there. There's 2 up there. Get the geode. Get the amethyst. Potential one in there, but I don't think it's going to be one. We go get that one up there. Some amethyst. And there's my exit. So I need to put that back. We need more animated slots. Okay, falling up is gone. Scroll is back. You may need to refresh your stream in order to see that in your emote list. Okay, no freebie, which is good because I have a ladder right beside here, right beside there. Don't even need to move for that one. 19 on 5, really good pace. Actually, I don't need to screenshot that one because I have it memorized. You found a farm teleport totem or digging on your farm. You can get that when you, after the first spring, anytime you dig up an artifact spot that has clay in it, there is a chance, non-seeded chance, that you also get a totem, either farm walk totem, beach walk totem, or mountain walk totem. Quartz all the way up there, but it's way too far. We're just going to get that ladder and get out of here. We have quartz very close to the entrance here, so we grab that. And then there, I have to go through the copper to get to it. There's monsters on the floor, so that those green ones won't be one up there. There. Grab the quartz, kill the bug, get the geodes up there and exit. Grab the quartz, kill the bug, grab the geode and exit. Come on, purple gem node. We need at least 4 of those to spawn. Another very close quartz. Couple of geodes down there. There's my exit. Or down there. That one's closer. That one. Is that my topaz spot? I believe that's my topaz spot. Looking for geodes, 157 geodes in total. We're after quartz, topaz, amethyst, and 4 other minerals or artifacts. There's my topaz. So I go get that, and there's my exit there. Maybe that one there. Get that, and down to there. Alternatively, I ignore that topaz and get one later. No, we'll go get that now. $9.40. Okay, pace is all right. Welcome in, Wild Refrain. Did you enjoy our lockout match? I found Minecraft Lockout to be really fun. I love doing them. So glad you could arrange to join in as well. Yeah. Okay, so we till on the way down. Nothing in the crate. Nothing in the crate. Come on. High roll. High roll now. I'm due for an artifact out of tilling. Yeah, having it all run in Minecraft, you don't have to track it yourself, it just does it for you, is brilliant. Oh, this isn't good. I have to run all the way. It's been a while since I've had to run all the way to the end on this one. I'm going to go for the 15% chance from that slime. And hopefully I get a door scroll from it as well. Come on, 15% and door scroll. We've got the 15%. Trouble with getting it to work for Stardew. 2G, it's in there. Is that you either need to be on the same farm, in which case day progress is hampered severely, because each team will want to sleep at different times. Otherwise, you need 2 separate farms that still communicate with each other. We do have bingo boards that you go through the different sites that you got to manually track it. Frozen game. How dare the game freeze? Geode. This floor is notorious for not giving me an exit. I can't exactly refresh it. We're going to go for the 15%. Come on, 15%. Give it to me again. Showing second diamond. Or nothing. Nothing's good too. Ah. And we're at 1050. That just completely killed the run. Like, I can't even continue that. No other artifact. Pace just killed it. We'll go again. That floor did not give me a ladder fast enough. What's going on with my animation cancelling? And Tonabel has picked up the gift sub cannon for the first time this stream and aimed it using the laser sights directly at Rainy Brewster. Rainy Brewster, congratulations on getting hit with that gift sub. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the crypto crossword. And Tonabel, thank you for gifting that sub. Floor 13 has killed so many runs of this. Just something about that floor that just does not like giving me rocks. Ooh, drop me a ladder. wonder if that tree down there can be cut down. All of these trees. I doubt it, they're probably just map tiles. Consistently getting down at 850. It's pretty good. Okay, back to floor 1. Shut this again. Here's the closest. I first looked at Hilltop for the artifact spots in the quarry area, but it has no cheer. Because you could go into the quarry, you could get like 5 different artifact spots in the quarry area. Then you can cheer out from the top right corner. You don't have a cheer. Okay, there's the one I'm going for. And it is frustrating that you don't. Potentially you could also go for 4 corners, because there's a little quarry area down there that can give you artifact spots, and that one does give you a cheer. However, I've gone for Forest Farm because the plan for this file, after actually getting this, and we will get this, is to feed this into a run where I make Krobus my roommate as fast as I can. And as part of that, I need a lot. I need level 10 foraging super early. So I've gone Forest Farm for the hardwood stumps, which gives 200 XP a day. Geode in that crate there. I have a topaz and a quartz and a topaz. I do have a ladder there. However, I think I'm going to go for the topaz. And we're going to get the quartz, the topaz, geode, and leave. Quartz and topaz by 910. That's really good pace. I am using dynamic seeding, Rainy. I generated the world on 1 seed, and then I've changed the seed for actually playing through day 1. So I'm using dynamic seeding right now. Okay, there's a possibility that there is a ladder there. Otherwise, I gotta come over there. Or down there. I think that one there is... It's about the same. That one there might be better. Hopefully, though, we just get the one up the top. Nice. 19 on 6. This is brilliant pace. Hopefully we can keep it up. Yeah, we need the purple rocks to start spawning. Quartz. No good ladders down here. Okay, over there. I can go till all that as well. Kill the bug. Till. Get the rock there. No freebie. No freebie. Good. Dang, got so many things to spawn, but none of them is a artifact. Cold is, like my head is cloudy. My head was cloudy over the lockout as well. I seem to be doing alright. Okay, there's my ladders over there. Till that, go get a ladder. Wait for a potential geode there, but didn't have it. I keep checking crates because it can give me, well, it can give me topaz and amethyst, but it can also give me a club. Didn't get the topaz spot, that's alright, I already got one. Okay, no freebie, that's good, and I've got my exit right there. That floor just has a dagger, so I don't care about it. Jay, do you mind showing up in game in a bit? Okay, up there's the closest. Till as we go. Okay, we're coming up on 13 again. Fortunately, this time we got a rock near the entrance. Oh, there was a boss slime that I missed. I could have gotten a club out of it. Though looks like it would have been a bit difficult to corral it to where I wanted it to go. So, not the end of the world. Boss slimes take a little bit of time to kill. Come on, screenshot. You're going to load. Thank you. Still need amethyst. Mix seeds. Yay. Okay. For once. I can exit right away. Okay, pace is starting to fall a bit, but it's still not bad. Freebie. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, kill the bug. Leave. Ancient seed, dwarf scroll, go. I'm down there. Got a purple rock. Yeah, we tend to have different dates for a lot of things. Oh, yikes, it just missed out on being a ladder as well. I gotta go for it. There's 2 geodes I can get on the way. And then I gotta come back to that one. Alright, Jade, you ready to show up? What's more challenging, to marry Penny as soon as possible, or to finish CC at the beginning of first summer? Finishing CC at the beginning of first summer. Just for the red cabbage seed grind. These days, it's a lot easier to complete the community centre first summer. Because of how you can get the red cabbage seeds as monster drops. Alright, here we go. Really, the one thing that I already have. Literally the only thing that could have dropped that has no value to me. Yeah. No freebie. Now it is time to see how 19 is going to treat me. Stone and stone. Nothing. Okay, no freebie down there. If I had a club, that would have been a good clump of enemies to destroy there. There's my exit. Alright, 19, how will you treat me? Ladder right away, please. Good start. Now we just need there to be no freebie. Come on, no freebie. Yes. "19 treated me very well." Not only did that purple gem rock give me topaz, it cost me a lot of time to get over there as well. Hardwood, yay! Nothing, yay! There's my exit right there. Nice. Any freebies? No, it's good. Let's get out of here. $40. Over there. Still need amethyst. There's no amethyst over there. Excuse me. There's no freebies. Potential that I have an exit there, otherwise it's down there. Living hat time? Ah, got to pause. $10.50. Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the night. Please set your electronic devices to a setting that will not disturb others around you. You are more than welcome to take recordings. Just please do it from your seat and be mindful of other people around you, so that you don't disturb their viewing experience. Please do not hook into the audio visual equipment here, and enjoy Ding City. I'll go get Gordon. But let me just do this first. Pause. Reduce sound for a bit. And I'll go get Gordon now. Be right back. Also, now would be a good time to start on the cryptic. I have a baby. The instant settle. Alright, we have a sleepbook redemption. Cryptic next is all you need for that, Rainy. I don't know if that works for the first clue. I can't remember if we got that working. Yeah, it did. I'm hoping to get a Gordon plushie design soon. I'm making steps for merch in general. Got some samples coming. I'll show them off on stream when they arrive. Then when I'm established with the merch place, I'll be able to design and order plushies. Gordon plushie, yes. It's going to have his face smiling, and it's going to be designed in a way that it will be able to sit on your lap, like the paws will be separate and movable, with the head being able to sleep on it, so that they would be like this. I don't know what happened there. I was holding everything I needed to, but it wasn't loading. Little hat can be an optional accessory. Alright, this is pretty much what's left. We do this until we have 157 geodes in total. So another 76 times that rock to spawn. Hopefully we get a number of purple gemno to spawn while we do this, to give me other minerals. But this is basically what we're doing until about 2:30. Very, very little in-game time passes while we do this. The rock that I need to spawn is that one there. Ah. Alright, we have a book redemption of the sleep book. So let's do it. The Sleep Book by Dr. Seuss. The news just came in from the county of Kek that a very small bug by the name of Van Black is yawning so hard you can see down his neck. This may not seem very important, I know, but it is, so I'm bothering telling you so. A yawn is quite catching, you see, like a cough. It takes just one yawn to set other yawns off. Now the news has come in that some friends of Van Black's are yawning so hard you can see down their necks. At this moment, right now, under 7 more noses. Great yawns are in blossom. They're blooming like roses. Can I get this rock to spawn? The The yawn of that one little bug is still spreading, according to latest reports of this heading. Across the wide fields to the sleepy night air, across the whole country toward every which where, and people are gradually starting to say, I feel rather drowsy, I've had quite a day. Finally. Creatures are starting to think about rest. 2 Biffa-born birds are now building their nest. They do this each night, and quite often I wonder how they do this big job without making a blunder. But that is their problem, not yours and not mine. The point is, they're going to bed, and that's fine. Sleep thoughts are spreading throughout the whole land. The time for night brushing of teeth is at hand. Up at Herkheimer Falls where the great river rushes and crashes down crags and great gargling gushes. The Herkheimer sisters are using their brushes. These falls are just grand for toothbrushing beneath if you happen to be up that way with your teeth. Okay, next one is in the Stiltwalker's Hall. You just need to remember how this next rhyme starts. I was at Culpeper Springs in the Stiltwalker's Hall. The Stiltwalker stilts are all stepped on a wall. The Stiltwalker walkers have called it a day. They're all tuckered out and they're snoozing away. This may not seem very important to know, but it is, so I'm bothering telling you so. Way out in the west in the town of Merced, the Hinklehorn Honking Club just went to bed. Every horn has been quietly hung on a hook for the night in its own private Hinklehorn nook. And the Hinklehorn honkers does next bit go? Also, where are my gem nodes? Hinklehorn honkers have honked themselves out. What rhymes with about? Without? What about rhymes without? For this long happy day they've been honking about and the Hinklehorn honkers have honked themselves out. That's how that bit goes. Yeah, look, I got a geode. The local blacksmith might know what to do with that. Something, 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 and then they'll all start Hinklehorn honking again. Everywhere creatures are falling asleep, the collapsible frink just collapse in a heap. And by adding the frink to the others before, I am able to give you Alhuza's sleep score. Right now, exactly 40,404 creatures are happily, deeply in slumber. I think you'll agree that's a whopping fine number. Just where do you think you're going? Bye, Gordon. Counting up sleepers, just how do we do it? Really quite simple, there's nothing much to it. When we find out how many, we learn the amount by an audio talio count. On a mountain halfway between Reno and Rome, we have a machine in a plexiglass dome, which listens and looks into everyone's home. And whenever it sees a new sleeper go flop, it jiggles and lets a new bilger ball drop. Our chap counts these balls as they plop in a cup. And that's how we know who's down and who's up. Do you talk in your sleep? It's a wonderful sport, and I have some news of the sport to report. The world champion sleep talkers Joe and Mo Redsoff have just gone to sleep and they're talking their heads off. For 55 years now, each chattering brother has jabbered and blabbered all night to the other. They've talked about floors and they've talked about gauze, they've talked about paws and they've talked about floors. They've talked quite a lot about old Santa Claus. And the reason I'm telling you this is because you should take up the sport. It's just fine for the jaws. Do you walk in your sleep? It's a wonderful sport, and I've got some news of this sport to report. Near Finnegan Fen there's a sleepwalking group that not only walks, but it walks a la hoop. Every night they walk miles, where they walk to such length that they have to keep eating to keep up their strength. Nice. So every so often one puts down his hoop, stops hooping and does some quick snooping for soup. That's why they're known as the Hoop Soup Snoop group. Okay, anything but Topaz. Sleepwalking too are the curious Crandalls, who sleepwalk on hills with assorted sized candles. The Crandalls wear candles because they walk far, and if they wake up, want to see where they are. Sorry. Every night they walk slowly in slumbering peace in spite of slight burns from the hot dripping grease. The Crandalls wear candles because they walk far, and if they wake up, want to see where they are. Okay, anything but Topaz. Come on, Jade, you can do it for us. Aquamarine works. Okay, I'm going to go down to this ladder down here because I have a chance of getting amethyst. Down here, of course it's topaz they get. There's no amethyst on this floor. Missing the amethyst is a little bit annoying. Okay, this is good. Anything but topaz or aquamarine. Let's do it. Jade, thank you. You showed up. We don't need you anymore. Don't show up again. One, two. I need 2 more plus an amethyst. I forgot to pause then. Okay, gotta get back in my rhythm. Okay, so I've just had the curious Crandalls. We slept, walked with assorted sized candles. What comes after that? It might be that one. It might be Mr. and Mrs. J. Carmichael Crocs. That's the wrong kind of rock. Terrapin has picked up the gift sub cannon, flicked out the laser sights, aimed it directly at the head of its Jenny Bean, and scored a direct hit. Jenny Bean, congratulations getting hit with that gift sub. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your research, your ad review, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Terrapin, thank you for gifting that sub. Okay, so after the candles... yep. We're out in the west in the Valley of Vale. A Chippendale monk has just bitten his tail. What she does every night before shutting his eyes. Such nipping sounds silly, but really it's wise. He has no alarm clock, so this is the way. And make sure he wakes up at the right time of day. His tail is so long that he won't feel the pain till the nip makes the trip and gets up to his brain. In exactly 8 hours, the Chippendale mutt will at last feel the bite and yell, "Ouch!" and wake up. And Tonabel wants in on the gift sub cannon action, snatches it out of Terrapin's hand and loads up with a shot. Doesn't have anyone in mind, so just shoots above the head of the community. Everyone ducks for cover except for Jade. Jade, congratulations on getting hit with that gift sub. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad review, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. And Antonabel, thank you for setting off that shot on the gift sub cannon. And Mr. and Mrs. J. Carmichael Crocs have just gone to bed near the town of Fort Knox. And they, by the way, have the finest of clocks. I'm not at all sure that I quite understand just how the thing works with that one extra hand. But what I do know is this clock does one very slick trick. It doesn't tick-tock how it goes as tock-tick. So with ticks in its tocker and tocks in its ticker, it saves lots of time and the sleep is quicker. It's a great night for sleeping. From all that I hear, it's the best night for sleeping in many a year. They're even asleep at this Weeback Motel, and people don't usually sleep there too well. The beds are like rocks, and as everyone knows, the sheets are too short, they won't cover your toes. So if people are actually sleeping in there, it's a great night for sleeping. It must be the air. It's a great night for snores. I just had a report of some boys who are tops in this musical sport. The snortiest snorers in all of their land is Snorter McPhail and the Snore Snort Band. This band can snore Dixie and Swanee River so loud it can make 40 elephants shiver. The loudest of all of the boys is McPhail. He snores with his head in a 10-gallon pail. They snore in a town 20 miles out of town. If they snore closer in, they will snore the town down. Do you know who's asleep out in Funa Laguna? Two very nice Funa Laguna baboona. We've added them into our Who's Asleep count, which has grown to a really amazing amount. Right now, 80,808 creatures are sleeping now. Isn't that great? Vegeta's in bed, and the bed of Vegeta's the softest of beds in the world, it is said. He grows it from pom-poms he grows on his head. He's sleeping right now on the softest of fluff, completely exhausted from growing the stuff. The news has come in from the district of Doft that two oft are asleep and are sleeping aloft. And just how are they able to sleep off the ground? I'll tell you, I weighed one last week and I found that an oft is so light it weighs -1 pound. A moose is asleep and is dreaming of moose drinks. A goose is asleep and is dreaming of goose drinks. It's all well and good when a... Ooh. Okay, anything but topaz, aquamarine and jade. So amethyst, ruby, emerald, diamond. Let's do it. Seriously. Well, it was your chance, Diamond. But you messed it up. How can you live with yourself? Right, a moose is asleep and is dreaming of moose drinks. A goose is asleep and is dreaming of goose drinks. It's all well and good when a moose dreams of moose juice, and nothing goes wrong when a goose dreams of goose juice. But it isn't too good when a moose and a goose start dreaming they're drinking the other one's juice. Goose juice, not moose juice, is juice for a goose, and moose juice, not goose juice, is juice for a moose. So when goose gets a mouthful of juices of gooses and goose gets a mouthful of juices of mooses, they always fall out of their bed screaming screams. So I'm telling you now, never drink in your dreams. Speaking of dreaming, I think you should know that the Bumbletum Club is now dreaming afloat. Every night they go dreaming down Bumbletum Creek, except for one night every third or fourth week when they stop for a piss because their Bumbletubs leak. But tonight they're asleep, full of dreams, full of bliss, and that's why I'm bothering telling you this. At a fork in the road in the Vale of Avode, 5 foot weary salesmen have laid down their load. All day they've raced round on their feet at top speeds, unsuccessfully trying to sell Zizazoof seeds, which nobody wants because nobody needs. Tomorrow will come, they'll go back to their chore. Racing around Zizazoofing once more, but tonight they've forgotten their feet are so sore, and that's what the wonderful nighttime is for. Everywhere creatures have shut off their voices, they're peacefully sleeping in beds of their choices. They're sleeping on rocks and they're sleeping in cracks, some on their tummies and some on their backs. They're peacefully sleeping in comfortable holes, some even on soft-tufted barbershop poles. The number of sleepers is now past the millions, the number of sleepers is now in the billions. They're sleeping on steps and on strings and on floors, in mailboxes, ships and the keyholes of doors. Every worm on a fish hook is safe for the night. Every fish in the ocean is... Every fish in the sea is too sleepy to bite. Every whale in the ocean has turned off his spout. Every light between here and Farfoodle is out. And now, adding things up, we are well beyond billions. Our Who's Asleep score is now up in the zillions. 99 zillion, 9 trillion and 2. Creatures are sleeping, so how about you? When you turn off your light, then the number will be 99 zillion, 9 trillion and 3. Good night. There you go. No worries, crisp. Crisp. Okay, time for another purple node. That ends with people sleeping until the next day. And then the whole thing happens again. Everyone's asleep, you never wake up again. Because quite a few times it talks about what they're going to do the next day. The Hinklehorn Honking Club, they Hinklehorn honk once more the following day. And the salesman will go back to zizzazoofing once more. I did a lot of tilling. So my energy is lower. Fortunately, I got a few cave carrots. Ooh. There's a purple node down there. Fortunately, I got a few cave carrots so I can get some of my energy back. They go back to zizzazoofing because they're selling zizzazoof seeds. Jade. Jade. Jade, 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 Jade. We've already got a Jade. There's still a chance. The camera does love you. Three topaz, 2 jade. We still didn't have an amethyst. Our geode pace has something to be desired as well. We need some... yeah, we need some gem nodes close to the elevator. Okay, that was an unnecessary time waste right there. We are over halfway on our geodes. Wrong type of rock. How's this cryptic going? Proof of purchase for William, resident of Victorian Gippsland Town. Proof of purchase. Bill. Proof of purchase for William. William will be Bill. Oh, do you have the answer for this? Bill of sale. Haha. I'm assuming sale is Victorian Gippsland Town. Good answer. Crab down there. Exclamation mark, answer. This one you're going to have to split. 19 across, bill of. So cryptic answer 19 across, bill of with no space. And then cryptic answer 11 across, sale. Come on, give us our rock. Roger Dean's lost in the floral display area. That is an anagram. Nice. Something garden, rose garden. Nice. Need another 34 of the geodes. Hangers! Thank you for using your Prime on me this month. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad free viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. If it's too loud, I can reduce the volume a bit. It's peaceful. It's a peaceful ding. Especially when I get into a rhythm. Big ding. Increase more. You asked for it. Okay, bring it down a bit again. More ding. If you want more ding, you ready for some more ding? Okay, just reduce it again. I can pump up volume on my Streamlabs. Okay, I want it down. Put peaceful background dinging. I need a channel points redeem for like 5 minutes of loud dinging. I don't have one. I said I need one. I'm making it expensive. On a 20-minute cooldown. It's live. How many more artifacts are needed on top of the geodes? Meow. How many do I have? So I'm missing amethyst. Another 3. Five minutes of loud ding, go. I'm gonna go take a 5-minute break. Five minutes is a long time. You're right, maybe I need to bring it down. Just watch my view count rapidly decrease over these 5 minutes. George among Australian force in Indian city. I think is Okra Australian. George Rex. And A for some force. Okra. Agra is an Indian city. I think it's probably close enough. Okay, we're halfway through our big ding. Need another 22 geodes. Just waiting for someone to come along and attempt the same challenge. Using my notes and getting it first go. Been a good one for a purple rock to be down there. Girl appears when sun leaves island disaster. ILAND anagram. What's her name? Linda. That'll do. You have 1 more minute of Big Ding remaining. Take island, remove the L and anagram it. We're not going to have a lot of time to go for purple rocks. That is just too far away. I can't go for that one. Because you're removing sun. So you remove S. I've adjusted the channel point reward to be for 2 minutes. Now, the more you see of it, well, the easier it becomes. I'm going to run out of energy. I tell too much. Gonna have to eat the horseradish. Yeah, I have enough energy if I eat the horseradish. time. Only 8 across. Yep, misspelling. M-O-V-I-E. Movie. Wrong kind of rock. Nothing else I can eat in there. Four more. You done 153, 77, another 8 rocks. I just have enough energy. We need some purple rocks to start spawning. Six more. 5 more. Four more. 3 more. Come on, purple. Two more. One more. I used a chair to get out of bounds. That's all the geodes. I still need 3 more minerals or artifacts. from other sources. So now we start the full-on gem node hunt. We don't have a lot of time left for it. As long as the gem nodes are close to the elevator, it works out. Right now, if I left right now, I'd have plenty of time to get to Clint. .240 is when we start sweating. That one's going to have an ancient seed, that one's going to have a dwarf scroll 1, that one's going to have a dwarf scroll 4. But I'm not willing to check them. Ah! Further away than I would have liked. That's going to be it. Run's dead. What did we get? 4 topaz out of purple nodes. 1 out of a topaz node and 3 out of gem nodes. We just needed different rolls on them. This run could come back from the dead, but I need super close gem nodes, and I cannot afford 1 more duplicate, because if I get 1 more duplicate, I will not have the energy to break the last one. If this one succeeds, it's right on the edge. That's it. That killed it. What is with all this topaz? Ancient seed. kind of seed. And no dwarf scroll. So we're supposed to get everything by then. 5 topaz. We take our topaz, we take our quartz, we take our amethyst, we take our 4 other artifacts, minerals. We leave. We come out this way. Actually, that can stay behind. Actually, no, I'll take it with me. We come grab this stuff down here. And we do some fancy juggling. What's wrong? You okay?
No.
What's wrong? You want Mum? Mum's over there. Do you want Mum? You want to go to Mum? Yep, okay. Here you go, here's Mum. Do you want Mum's shoulder? Did you have a bad dream? You got Mum now. And Gordon also came in and jumped up on the seat just as Knife Wife and Butter Knife were sitting down on it. So with all of our artifacts, we do some shuffling. We are very careful of the water. We have a lot of risk right here. Imagine losing it into the drink. Go all the way down. Put everything out. Then we go into punts. We need to be here at like 3:40 because we need to come in and out of Clint's for a while. So we get everything out of the geodes, we dump it on the floor in Clint's, and then we ferry it outside and put it on the floor down here. Then everything gets shuffled down to the museum. We head down to the beach. Because at the beach we've got 2 artifact spots. Oh, yikes. I did not have the energy. Completely forgot about that. I tilled too much, or I didn't get enough cave carrots from tilling. Then we get up here. We've got to do the same ferrying of things into here, because this closes at 6. So we ferry things backwards and forwards. Then we come up here and we donate 60 items. We just need to high roll these purple nodes. This run wasn't close. We just kept on getting topaz. Why? Why topaz? Not even an amethyst. Wine's tilling is random. Yes, I cannot predict that. If I was tassing, I could. But we know that this can happen without a tass. I'm not ready to go to a tass. We will get this. It's just going to take a while. Okay. Well, I definitely don't have time for another attempt now. I am quite tired, so I'm going to call stream there. You got 2 streams out of me today. I'm tired and I'm sick, so I'm going to go rest. Yep, double stream. Go have some rogue energy drinks. Okay, let's go find someone to raid. I'm going to be back on Friday. And Friday is going to be a special... So I'm not streaming Thursday, but I'm streaming Friday. Friday is a special stream. We are doing golf with mods. One of the Subfest goals that we hit. So golf with friends, but with mods. So that will be on Friday. Then next Tuesday, I'm going to give this another attempt. And then the following Thursday will be the variety game. So after the stream on Friday, I'm going to put out a poll. So there's a Discord channel that is gathering options for the variety game. I'm going to throw all of those, at least all the ones I'm willing to play, all of those onto a poll. That will be in Discord and will also be on stream on Tuesday. And the result of that is the game that we play on Thursday. And then the Thursday after that, I will attempt some more Minecraft speedruns, trying to complete one of those. So Tuesdays is going to be Stardew, trying to complete this challenge. And the second stream, Thursday or Friday, depending on the week, mostly will be Thursday, will be the non-Stardew game. Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry, I forgot about another. So, not the following Thursday. We have a collab with Wild Refrain in chat here. We are playing chess in Stardew. That completely slipped my mind. No, unless you're scared, Wild. Unless you want to back out. When did... 29th. I should be getting a stream Calabria. 29th of June. We are playing chess. There's a mod that Wild Refrain found that lets you play chess in game using various Stardew Valley assets. Wild challenged me. I accepted, and then with some chess chat in Wild Refrain's Discord, I was scared when I asked you, so nothing's changed. I think Wild then realised that I have more chess knowledge than originally thought. Stardew Valley. It has been... I haven't played a game of chess in years. So you've been swatting up. I haven't. See how we go. Okay, let's go find someone to raid. Okay, who's on Stardew? No one I follow is on Stardew, so let's go to the category. Yeah, I'm raiding out and I'll be there. Someone's doing a 100 days challenge. Someone's 70% of first perfection. Someone's doing a silent stream. Someone's doing a 100% perfection. That's German. I don't understand German. Okay, let's do that 100 days one. Hey, it's Haley. Yeah, just stay in chat, stay in stream, and the raid will take you there. So I do this command here, and that creates the raid. And when either the timer goes down or I click raid now, then it will start. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll get back to this cryptic. I might have the cryptic up on Friday. Otherwise, it'll be next Tuesday that'll be up. We will get this challenge done. We are getting the geodes and we're getting enough time to high roll on the purple nodes. We just need to get the right minerals out of those gem nodes, or till up an artifact, or get an artifact from an enemy. We will get this. We'll see you all on Friday for Golf with Mods. Come find me on YouTube. If you're interested in energy drinks, got a Rogue partnership started today. I've got a HelloFresh sponsorship coming up next month as well. Yeah, I've got a cold, so I'm off to bed. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We will see you on Friday. And yeah, I'm off to bed. Good night.